Caught partner and best friend together after years of lies. I'm scrambling eggs when my husband's phone buzzes on the counter. It's 7:15 a.m. and the smell of coffee mixes with the sharp citrus of the cleaning spray I use to wipe down the stove. The screen lights up with a notification. Lena, can't wait to see you later. My spoon pauses mid-stir. Lena, my best friend of 12 years, has been texting him all week about meetings for their shared volunteer project. But this feels different. Too sweet. Too familiar. He walks in, tousle-haired and yawning, and snatches the phone before I can react. Work stuff, he says, kissing my cheek. His cologne, something musky and expensive I bought him last Christmas, smells wrong today, like a warning. The red flags started small. 2 years ago, Lena began joining us for guys' nights when my husband, Ben, hung out with his college friends. "You're my person too," she'd say, squeezing my hand. I believed her. Then came the late nights. Ben, a graphic designer who once left the office by 6 p.m., started working overtime. Lena, a teacher with summers off, suddenly had errands that lasted until midnight. When I asked if they'd consider carpooling to save gas, Ben laughed. "We're not joined at the hip, Jules." But they were. At my birthday dinner last month, they exchanged a glance when I blew out the candles. A silent, swift communication that left me cold. Lena's gift to me was a framed photo of us three at the beach last summer. Ben's arms slung around her shoulders, not mine. Today, I call in sick. My head throbs as I drive to Lena's apartment, rehearsing excuses. I borrowed your umbrella. Wanted to surprise you with lunch. But her parking spot is empty. I text Ben. "Stuck at the office?" He replies instantly. "Yup, crappy day." Then I remember Lena's spare key, hidden under the ceramic turtle in her garden. The door creaks open and I freeze. Laughter floats down the hallway. Ben's deep chuckle, Lena's nervous giggle. A wine bottle clinks. My pulse screams as I tiptoe toward the bedroom. The door's ajar. I see his wedding band first, gleaming on the nightstand. Her sundress, the one I helped her pick for her anniversary, crumpled on the floor. Their voices blur into static. Ben says something about finally and years. Lena whispers, "I love you." I don't remember screaming. Now I'm in my car, shaking. Rain taps the windshield as I speed toward my sister's house. My cheeks are salt-stained, my throat raw. How many times did they sit at my kitchen table planning this? At stoplights, I press my forehead to the steering wheel and sob. My sister wraps me in a blanket. I tell her everything. The trip Ben and Lena took to the mountains last winter, team building. The way he'd come home smelling like her vanilla perfume. I thought I was paranoid, I choke. I thought it was trauma. 3 years ago, after my miscarriage, Lena stayed with us for a month. She held my hair when I vomited from grief, brought me tea, and let me cry into her sweatshirt. Ben whispered, "We'll get through this," but his eyes wandered to her. I told myself I was imagining things. It's 1 a.m. when Ben's texts start flooding in. "Please let me explain. It didn't mean anything. We were drunk." Lena's name flashes next. "Jules, I'm so sorry. Call me." I block her. For Ben, I type, "How long?" The typing bubbles appear, disappear, reappear. 2 years. The room tilts. 2 years. Half our marriage. My sister hands me a glass of water. "What now?" she asks. I open my photos, scrolling to a selfie of Ben and me at the county fair last fall. His smile doesn't reach his eyes. That night, he'd gone for a walk and returned at dawn. Lena had called me that same morning, voice syrupy with fake concern. "You deserve better." The phone buzzes again. "Ben, can we talk tomorrow?" I don't reply. TLDR. After years of suspicion, I walked in on my husband and best friend in bed together. Now I'm torn between hatred and heartbreak, and they're begging for forgiveness.